Midnight Express, for those who don't know, based on a old territory era tag team. This is for those who don't know, like wrestling back before like WWE kind of took over the whole globe. It was broken into territory. So if you went to like the Midwest, they had their own little wrestling thing. If you went down south, they had their own thing. If you went out to the West Coast, they had their own thing, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, sir.
And
yep,
the Midnight Express, they would travel. You know what I'm saying? It was primarily two people. It was always Jim Cornette, the manager, and it was either Condrey, Eaton, or Stan Lane would be like the main member. And then when they would go from territory to territory, they would pick up a new tag team partner. So when I was kind of formulating this idea with Griff, and I kind of hit him, we were kind of talking about how we're going to put together, I was like, yo, wouldn't it be ill if, like, I had a tag partner on every record? So I would go get, like, the best MC, rapper, somebody that I respected or that I wanted to work with, and I said I put them on the record, and then we go toe-to-toe, whatever the concept is. And he was like, yo, that would actually be really ill. Let's kind of see what it would sound like and put it together. So that's basically what we did. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually use like a ton of guests on any of my projects, but this was the first time where I had to be really like intentional about like, yo, not only am I going to do a ton of guests, you know what I'm saying? Because the record, it's only 9 records long. It's pretty short, Joan.
Yeah.
But it was basically a guest on every record but one. So, you know, you got to kind of make sure, you don't burn the listener out, you know what I'm saying, listening to so many different voices. And then 2, my pen had to be sharp. That was the other part. So, like, on a personal level, it was a challenge for me. Because I'm like, yo, I'm not asking my homeboy or, you know what I'm saying, so-and-so from Rinky Dink Records. Like, I got Sleep Sinatra from out in Nebraska, and I know his pen is sharp. I got Zilla Rocca from out of Philadelphia, Wrecking Crew. His pen is crazy sharp. I got, you know, in my opinion, he's currently the underground artist of the year, Curly Castro. You know what I'm saying? He did Shrapnel earlier this year. He dropped Blue Edwards, and he's just been on a crazy run. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. All the different MCs that I just went and I found and was just like, yo, tell me what you got. Sometimes I would write my verse first and send it to them. Sometimes I would get theirs back, and then I would go in with the whole point of, you know what I'm saying, like I said, me and Griff call ourselves the world greatest tag team. I got the world greatest tag partners, and now you got to deal with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that, man. So along those lines, when you mentioned that, and when we're in English class, it doesn't matter if you're in high school, college, whatever that might be, the first draft that you write, while you believe it's dope as hell, there may be some small edits. You got to edit some things here and there. So with a concept like this, where you're bringing in these artists again, you're definitely trying to push yourself and elevate yourself. Did you have to go into some rewrites? And I'm not, no shade. I'm an MC myself, so I know about that type of stuff. But so did you have to go through some rewrites to really get it visually, audio visually the way that you want it? You know what I mean?
So there's 2 records. Marvel vs. DC with Zilla Rocca. My original intention was we were going to go back and forth every 4 bars, right? Because that's the kind of way the beat loop. Every 4 bars, the beat would loop to a different genre. I was like, yo, let's do every 4 bars. And I guess Zilla didn't read my email when I sent it to him, and he wrote an 8-bar verse. So my original verse, you know what I'm saying, at the start of it was just 4 bars. There was like this weird 4-bar space, and he came in. And I was like, well, damn, now I got to add 4 more bars. And then I said, you know what, fuck it. Let's just do 8 bars back and forth. And so that actually, in the end, it enhanced the record. Because, you know, going back and forth every 4 might have gotten tedious with the voice changed that many times. But going in at 8, it gave you a little more time to stretch metaphors, really kind of play around a little bit, try different things. And the other record actually was the solo record. It was Rocket Launcher, which is named after the Midnight Express Finish. Of course, that's the last song on the record. And the first time I wrote it, frankly, I didn't like it. Like, I sent it to Griff, and I was like, yeah, it sounds cool. Griff heard it, and he was like, yo, I like it. And I sat down with it for like a week, and I just couldn't, you know how when you write something, you know in your heart, like, yo, this, can I curse? I want to make sure before I let one go. But,
True.
It wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't what I was imagining for my final record. And because it's the solo record, that don't gotta be hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just my voice. I'm carrying it. that's got to be the one that people go, yeah, he not only did he go to war with everybody, but he's nice by himself. And so I went back and I rewrote it, kind of on the spot. Like I called my engineer back up, and I was like, yo, I'm coming back to the studio tomorrow. Just block me out like 2 hours of time. I'm just gonna sit and listen to the beat, roll up, and just knock this out. And I did. And when I go back and I listen to from the first version to the second version, I was like, yeah, I'm really glad I did that. You know what I mean? Outside of that, though, to keep it a buck, I didn't rewrite anything. Like everything. So like the first Joan, Born Gun Rap, I sent that to Sleep. My verse was already done. Survivor Series 92 with Curly Castro, my verse was already done. Like I sent it to him knowing that, yo, even though I know Castro's going to get busy, you're not effing with my verse. You know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to anybody. It's just like, yo, I knew as I was writing it, like, yo, this is fire, and they got to deal with it. The homie Asir from down in the Carolinas, same thing. Like, even when he heard it, he hit me back, was like, woo, that's tough to follow. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
That's really what I want to hear. I want to hear people go, yeah, that was tough to follow. I had to get on my A game. You know what I mean? So
it's Wrecking Crew Dream Team, Marvelverse DC, best believe me. Gladiator, Superman muscles, way we bully beats. Shaq vs. Dudley, ain't nothing cuddly, not how it feels. I'm Merrill Reese, you carry champ in every sense. Bosley, Sauce, Thunderium, Black Canarium, heist of the century. They steal all Valerium, still known to carry 'em. Smallville, I bury 'em.
Get green, my fees now Jim Lee in 93. Cloak and Dagger, Ebony and Irie, but the show is weak. You know it's me, Hyperion protected, Criterion collected, cold as Siberian, drinking Svedkas, while the flow's so inhuman. Dark art, Hellblazer, card sharks who move shit. Genosha to Krakoa, the coast city to Oa. Citywide specials have no coasters, now roll up.
Alan Moore with the Rorschach. Matter of fact, my ink more red, tornado death on the forecast. With more flash than Wally West. I'm weapon next to stroke of death, slave for green. Rachel Hood dreams, a true titan. My dark side is far side. Domino effect, white lines dropping apartheid. So chill, Joe, for real though. The savage land surrounded by mics and mutants. Don't act stupid.
Gunmetal, Zilla, Nathan Summers, lightning eye. Dead shot, sniper eye. S. Life and time's my next shit. You tick-tock and pullin' stunt to catch a buzz. You'll be on a march of manhunt. Ain't nothing sweet as Stephen Strange. Make sure my shorty gets paid. We hoodie up, swinging blades on some Corvius blade. Don't be a Jay Garrick out here pulling fast. One Frank Castle, cock the hammer. It's time for action.
Twin apocalypse, crush planets to kick continents. Synonymous with doomsday, war, death, and pestilence. Your arch nemesis, daredevil penmanship. High flying ultimate, Brian Michael Bendis shit. Now picture this, my J still Jonah Jameson. Smoking heavy shooters, swing around your block. Your crew of Betty's, a major force in my own right. Fuck around, 54 shots, you in a box, past the Bud Light.
Sinister villains of all time. Our plan to destroy them has failed. You are no longer a member of the Justice League.
Hey, yo, we had this 38 Studs, man. Shout out to Microphone Master. Truck.
Yeah, but that's one thing. Now you gotta get him in the box to win the match. You gotta get him in that coffin. And that's over 400 pounds.
Is Satan real or am I tripping like the Simpsons? We victims of the system or are we just the symptoms? We the virus or the cure? What a rose like Shakur in the shit no manure. We arose filling courts, but of course we got a war. What? It's Deep Space Nine when I rhyme. We station so far away from victories, almost like we run twice as hard for an inch. Let us breathe, fuck the prayers and the mayor. Kamala, she a problem. Lesser of two evils. You gotta vote for King of Kodos, the stranger in the photos. See, going insane over voters. We getting chained over choices, putting rings over voices. You're getting brighter, whether stallion or Philly. Word to McMillie, turn noodles to more noodles. Can't afford lobster, a monster. Pull your card like Canasta. Stand before the judge like Bob Costas with twin blocks.
You got the giant is out. But it's not over until they can roll him in the coffin. Oh, look at that. He's in the coffin. You got the giant is in the coffin.
To whom do I
owe this grand occasion. Running riots with the nation of domination. Farrakhan shivers aside the nation other. While Farouk was the alpha, the rock was undercover. Coming to America, Kofi was the headpiece. Deepest and blackest, my crown was Archimedes. Triple the tag team punch around the merry-go. Bow down to go, Meshach, Shadrach, Abednego. Bracket unfavored, like Kurt Angle drawn one. Ed Lover, come on son, the roots of undone. Management, hybrid, Brainiac, and Bob Heenan. Couldn't trust Virgil, skims off the top easy. Fuck a blue meanie, too many plots, how is that? Triple H sledge, tuck under sleeves, forget back. Black Power, Bigelow, busting out that brothel. The series been survived, we speak for the apostle.
Look at the size of those nails! He'll never get out of there! The Undertaker now, coming over to the gun, and China's in the coffin, and will he be sealed up? He has work to do now. Oh no! Can you imagine? No, I can't. Being on the inside! Can you imagine what's happening? Perhaps, come on! Oh no! Oh wow! The Undertaker driving the nails into the coffin, literally here. Come on, Slaughter, do something. Come on, Tony, do something. This isn't fair. Oh yeah! Kamala being sealed. His fate sealed here by the Undertaker.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jay Love with Microphone Masters on DUBCNN.com. Hey, yo, I want you to do me a favor. Check out my friends over at Casual Sports Radio Network. That's KSRNAZ.com. Casual Sports Radio Network. That's where you're going to find everything that has to do if you are a football fan, if you're a basketball fan, if you like a little bit of hip-hop the way that I do. Check it out. My man Casual E runs that over there. Again, Casual Sports Radio Network, KSRNAZ.com.
Check this out.
You can...
This King Son from the Who Riders. And about to go snatch up my folks. Yeah, shut the door, Mr. Taylor. Screech off into the traffic and I'm laughing cause the zoo sampers making shit happen. The 415s is bapping. In the trunk sitting slumped down in my seat. Roll the twomp stack blunt with the switcher sweet. Mr. T, pass the Hennessy and the lemon squeeze to your Foley's. Ride on the police if I have to. Bucking on fool like a donkey with some horseshoes drowning out the sound of my dudes. Holding on to the volume on the Zapco. Checking everybody's windows. Chewing on some Rolos and that's real. Sliding in the car full of bitches in my grill. Shouldn't they hold car down to they steering wheel and the windshield, then left them at the stoplight straight stuck. Who rider shit straight bumping like fuck. Straight bumping. Straight bumping. Straight bumping. Who riders riding like ballers. Ballers. Straight bumping. Bumping. Straight bumping. Bumping. Straight bumping. Who riders riding like ballers. Smash on the gas after that cause I seen the 5-0 make a double back hella quick though. I ain't taking no chances. Cool, calm and collective instead of frantic. Now we out like major fucking ballers in the drought. Niggas don't know about clout. Stacking it like piles of paper. Who riders ain't tripping cause papers to get sniffed like coke and shit. But I'm not nodding. King signers who riding. Bobbing like the big blob with the 5. Phalange, panning the pistol, niggas can't fuck with this. I'm like a chocolate bliss, bite this, big ass dick in that G-Lock. Niggas ain't tripping on the sign chop, but here I come in the 9-6. Me and Mr. Taylor, about to clock a major grip. Major. Straight bumping. Straight bumping. Straight bumping. Who riders riding like ballers. Ballers, baby. Straight bumping. Straight bumping. Straight bumping. Who riders riding like ballers. Check it. Niggas ain't knowing how the westbound funk be blowing. Speakers out the trunk, turn the bump in the slump. The Zapco ain't no punk, it hits hard like a Cuban cigar. Let's ride in a car and get high. Pistol on your side, but you're obliged to that 4-5. That saved your life at night. Attempt to strip out of spite. No time to strike in your night. So you gotta ignite the flamer and bang banger. Leave a buster in the gutter. Gotta smother. Soggy faulty ass niggas undercover. One lover. To my brothers laying down game like it ain't no thing. Westbound campaign. Don't trip on champagne. I roll with cognacs with max that flow fat. 6'9" is the Zodiac. With fully automatic gas that make niggas scat.